have any real ghost stories?
Oh, yeah.
I have one kind of unique one from working in Chicago. So I worked at this bar in Chicago in my early 20s called the Red Lion English Pub, and it was a very old school, traditional English pub.
The Red Lion.
The Red Lion. Yeah. It actually has since been renovated because it failed building code.
Yeah. How old is this building?
Well, the building was built in the 1800s.
No, thank you.
This is before the fire or after the fire?
The fire stopped almost at the line where the building is. Just in general, it was a couple blocks away.
Oh, no, thank you.
But ultimately, there was it was a family home at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's in Lincoln Park, right off Lincoln and Fullerton.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, and there was a young girl who was daughter in the house, and she had died of some sort of fever, random thing that kills
like
everybody.
Tuberculosis or something.
So there was this always idea that the building was haunted, and people would always say they had these experiences, or someone would tap them, turn around, they would hear footsteps, and the building went through many different ownership changes, and it became listed as one of the most haunted places in the state of Illinois.
Oh my!
Oh,
so all these ghost
I never
tours,
knew that.
yeah, all these ghost tours would always come by, and this is the first bar I started working at, and so
you had to close it down too, I'm sure.
And this is a family-run bar, so there was an upstairs and a downstairs. So I would bartend the upstairs on Friday nights, and we'd get a lot of spillover. And I'm always very skeptical about ghost stories and haunted stories, whatever. But there was some good reason that people would believe that this place was haunted. So one day, my buddy Steve and his girlfriend come in, and we're sitting at the bar downstairs, and the bathrooms downstairs are occupied. So his girlfriend goes upstairs. She comes flying down the stairs about 2 minutes later, screaming Bloody Murray, runs out the door. And as she went to go wash her hands, the faucet turned on by itself.
No, thank you.
And she never set foot back in the bar.
Oh, that's it?
Well, no, that was just...
That was like, that happened to me when I was growing up.
This isn't one of those motion sensor ones.
No,
this is a knob you got to turn.
Yeah, let's clarify. This is from the 1800s.
This is an old building with old pipes. So, I figure the plumbing is suspect already in the building.
And it's the little girls. So little girls are known to haunt women's bathrooms.
Yes. And
Moaning Myrtle.
And so fast forward about a year later, I'm bartending upstairs. Night's over. It's a good night. I'm closing everything down. I do a full walk to make sure everything's locked up. Go downstairs. The bar's pretty much empty. There's two guys sitting at the end of the bar, one of the owners, and then I sit at the other end, have my shift drink. And all of a sudden, I hear this pitter-patter of feet upstairs, as if they're running back and forth.
Like, is that a raccoon up there? Or?
It literally sounds like children's feet going like back and forth, back and forth. And one of the owners who believes there's a ghost up there, he goes, it sounds like she's up. And the two guys at the end of the bar are going, what's up there? What do you keep up there? And he just goes, rusty pipes. And then he comes back down to me and goes, I think she's up. And I've been going to this bar for some time. I'd been working there for a few years. Never once in my life had an experience like this. And I swear, everything was locked up. There was not a soul up there.
I was like, is there a caged child in the attic that was actually trying to escape? What's going on?
If there was, I had never noticed it in all the years up there. But,
all right,
so that was my...
I trust your judgment.
In Chicago, I just read an article that there was a funeral home where they found 98 babies in the ceiling of this funeral home.
Wow, that's awful.
They just shut it down. So maybe it was one of those.
But that was the first time I ever felt, maybe there's something to this stuff. And it went on for about 10 minutes and then just completely stopped.
Wow.
I believe that.